Dyslexic genius here. What I'm going to talk about is, the question came up online. If I put a bigger horn on my cylinder player like a Gem, will it hurt my cylinder? No. And the reason for that is you have the back rod here and you have this piece of the casting that's called the rail. And the carriage, when you put it in play position, you pull the knob out, it rests on the rail and here. So it's always in position to play. Now, what will hurt your cylinder? You have to make sure that the sapphire stylus is in good condition and that if somebody rebuilt it and the needle bar that holds the sapphire isn't hitting the cylinder. Sometimes people make the linkage too long and then the sapphire is here, but part of the needle bar, the bar that's holding the sapphire, will drag on your cylinder. So you want to make sure you look down and make sure that the sapphire is just hitting your cylinder. Now, if you wanted to put a bigger horn on a machine, like this Model D, you're going to have a crane and a horn. We have a video called Balancing Your Horn to play. And this has to flow gently like this. So if you did put a bigger horn on, there are some cool little tools that they have out there. They have this little 45-degree thing, which really is a piece of plumbing supply that you can get nickel plated. It works the same way. Or you can use the Wizit, the Tizit, that rotates like this. I like these things because they're a lot less money than the Tizit. And you put this in. And now when it rotates, where the carriage and the reproducer move, this pivots on your reproducer. It's a little loose. So now everything is nice. If you have the horn, and you got a big horn, like an 11-panel horn you want to put on a Gem, you're going to have a crane out here called a bird cage to support the weight of that. And then you just have to think, okay, if I have a bigger horn, it's going to push into my carriage. It's not going to hurt your cylinder, it's just not going to play, because if all the weight of the horn is pushing back this way, you lower this into place, it will lift the carriage like this, and you'll get a funny sound if it's not balanced. It's not moving smoothly like this. This is the whole trick, the whole thing is this. But to go back to the first, no, you can't ruin the cylinder unless you have a bad sapphire. And you want to brush that off every once in a while. You know, get a little artist brush and brush them off and get the junk off of them, and they play well. And that's my tip for the day.